Good morning, happy Saturday. It's 7:30. I am whispering because my mic isn't charged. Colin's sleeping downstairs. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. I'm doing muesli. I'm gonna use almond milk. Today I have two weddings. Well, one is a renewal of vows and then the other one is an actual wedding. So I've got that first one at noon and then the second one at 2 p.m. Last night, I went over to my friend's and said goodbye to her dog because they're gonna put her down tonight. So Colin went with me. Actually not tonight, actually at 12 o'clock as well. So they had a little party for her. The families and friends came over and just celebrated her, and she's 17, like a little over 17 years old, and she's a big Australian Shepherd. So 17 years for a big dog is a long time actually. And the only thing that's really been ailing her, she wasn't sick or anything like that, just like her body, she can't stand anymore on her own, and it's really hard for her, you know, the same thing that happened with Capri, that she was just really old. Her body was like, I mean, she didn't even have like dementia or anything like that. So yeah, it's just her body. So they're gonna put her down today, so I'll be thinking of them. I think that's pretty much my day. But I wanted to show you this t-shirt. It's so funny because Colin found this at a thrift store. I was like, yeah, you should get this. So it's my, you know this, right? This is totally the perfect t-shirt for me because I'm pretty antisocial. Anyway, oh good, Bino's eating. Okay, I'm gonna go get my muesli and I'll see you a bit later. Bye.
Oh my gosh, I am literally, I'm melting. I wish I didn't have to turn this, what do you call it, the fan, the vent off down. I don't know, maybe you can hear me, maybe you can just still hear me. My thermometer is reading 102 outside and I am just melting. I'm absolutely melting. 2 weddings are done. The renewal of vows got finished about 1:15, and that was for my friend actually. So I sang a cappella, no accompanist. She wanted to keep it no frill, so I did that. And then this one just finished. Started at 2:10ish. And anyway, I'm getting on the road now because it's so flipping hot. Right after the first mass, I got a text from my friend who, the one who they put their dog down, and she texted and was like, oh, she's over the Rainbow Bridge now. And I was like, it was so sad. But it's interesting because they actually had a vet come to the house to put her down, and I didn't know you could do that, which, I mean, I guess it totally makes sense, right? You can have vets do that. But she's free now. She was over 17. She has such a long life, and she's a sweetheart. So I will miss her little face. Good morning, my friends. It's 10:13 on Monday morning, and I just had another big scare with my phone. I yet again left it. Let me tell you this story. So this is what happened. I went to Target, which I'm in the parking lot right now. I went to Target because I had to pick up my prescriptions. I thought they opened earlier at 9, which they didn't. They open at 10. So I thought, well, I will go down to Ross, which is like a couple stores down, and I'll just hang out, kill time, you know, whatever, until 10, so that I can pick up my medicine. And so I went to Ross. I was looking around, I didn't really find anything, and finally 10 o'clock hit, and I was like, okay, well, the only thing I got was this little egg mold thing. I got this for Colin because he was asking, do we have one of those egg things? And we used to have one back in the day, and I said no. So I saw it and it was like $2. I thought I'd pick it up for him. Okay, so fine. I went to the register to pay for it, and you know, as I was rifling through my bag for the cash, because it was only like $2, right? I put my phone down, apparently, you know, just to set it aside so that I could use both my hands to look for the money. Talked to the security, and she's like, oh, that's so cute, because I had to show her the receipt and what I bought. And then I made my way to Target, and as I was in line at Target at the pharmacy, I was like, oh, well, I'll pull out my phone just to, you know, because I'm in line. So I'm gonna pull out my phone, right, like we do. And I couldn't find it. It was not in my purse, and I have basically nothing in my purse. It's pretty empty. And it was clear it was not there. It was not in my purse. I am not wearing anything. Oops, my button is undone. I am not wearing a dress that has pockets, so it wasn't in a pocket. And I was like, oh my gosh, I must have left it. I must have left it at the register. So I went back to Ross, right? And I'm like hightailing it into the store. I told the security, I'm like, oh, did anyone turn in a phone? I left my phone. Pretty sure I left my phone. And she's like, no. And I went to the register. I was like, did I leave my phone here? I'm like, I was just here like a few minutes, like literally maybe like 3 minutes ago. And she's like, no phone. She's like, do you want to call it? I'm like, yeah, but I don't have a phone to call it. She's like, do you want to use my phone? I was like, yes, please. So, why not? See, maybe if someone answers or whatever. So I dial my phone and it starts ringing. And then I see, as I'm on the phone, the security looks at her and she, motions her to come over. And they pull a phone out of a bag that was like at the front of the store. So apparently, like, I guess she said like it was like a homeless woman or something. She left her bag down there and she said she's going to continue shopping. And she heard the phone ring, and so she went and she looked, and sure enough, it was my phone. So this woman took my phone and it was actually in her bag. And if I had not realized that my phone was missing, if the girl hadn't offered me her phone to call, and if the security did not hear my phone ring, my phone would be gone. I'm pretty sure. My phone would be gone. There was no reason that we would check that woman's bags at the front of the store, right? Anyway, I am just so relieved. And my heart was racing. My heart was literally racing. And I'm like, I can't believe I did this again. I can't believe I did this again. I can't just put my phone down anymore. I need to, if I'm going to put it down, I need to put it in my bag. I need to put it in my bag. Because that would have been so devastating. I have so many things on my phone. I have thousands upon thousands of, tens of thousands of photos and videos on my phone that are not on the cloud, I think. I'm pretty sure my cloud storage is maxed out. I don't know. I should probably check, and I should probably really download those somewhere and back them up to like an actual physical thing. I don't know. Anyway, my heart is like finally calming down, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm just driving around because I'm telling you a story. I'm in the Walmart parking lot, so I just wound up here. Anyway, that's my little story time for the day. PSA, don't leave your phone just on the counter wherever. If you're gonna put it down, put it in your bag, put it in a pocket, something on your person, because clearly my brain is not working the way it used to, and that would have been just terrible. That just goes to show you just can't trust everybody. All the other times that this has happened to me, people have always turned it in. People are honest, they turn it in, or nobody touches it, they just leave it where it was. I've found cell phones before, and I've always turned it into a person, whoever's working there, because I know what that would feel like if my phone went missing. But maybe what I'll do is I'll go to the Starbucks here. I was also going to tell you that I am trying to reduce my caffeine intake because I've started feeling these palpitations, these little flutters, just literally a second. It just goes boop, just little boop, every day throughout the entire day. So, I talked to my friend who's a doctor. She said, yeah, the only way you could really rule out a heart thing is to obviously go to the doctor, go to a cardiologist, and, have them do the monitors or do the tests and all that to see. That's the only way to rule out a heart thing. But in the meantime, she's like, yeah, you might want to just, watch your caffeine intake, kind of pay attention to what might trigger it. Are you lying down? Are you standing up? Is it when you're close to bed? Is it after you've done some sort of physical activity or exerted some energy? And so she just gave me some options, things to think about. But she said, as long as you're not feeling chest pain and you're short of breath and anything that would maybe signal a more obvious issue, she said you should probably make an appointment with your doctor. I'm like, yeah, I know. So there's that. Hello, aging and whatever this is. But Okay, so I'm gonna try to think of something I can have that's like no caffeine. If you guys have a favorite non-caffeinated option, it's Starbucks specifically, just because I'm here right now. Let me know what that is. I don't really want to get like a vanilla bean frappuccino. I didn't get vanilla bean, but I did get strawberries and cream, which is classic from what I remember back in the Starbucks days, you know, when I used to like do frappuccinos and stuff. I did get a grande and I did get whip, and I did ask them to use sugar-free vanilla. Go ahead. I just asked them to use sugar-free vanilla instead of classic, so I'm trying to save somewhere. Hey, no, but it's actually really good. I think this is exactly what I wanted. It's like,
straight while you were studying, we had a teacher go walk by with a ruler, and with a wooden ruler, hit you on the back of your head if you were, you were chit-chatting or talking, or... That sounds good.
Good morning. It's Thursday. It's my mommy's birthday. She's 80 today. I've got dinner planned for her tonight, so we're gonna go out to dinner. And I have I bought a clothing rack for Colin so that we could like put his clothes away, because they're just like basically sitting downstairs like on the floor, or like not on the I mean they're on the floor, but they're in like the IKEA bags that we brought them in. And I like kind of like categorize them and stuff: t-shirts, pants, dress shirts, all the things. But this morning Colin and I, if I can get him up, we might go down to Orange County to an Italian market, the Italian market that we went to last time, to pick up some like prosciutto and like deli meats and stuff like that, because we want to do some Italian sandwiches, and that was kind of a fun place. So I think if I can get him up soon, I'll probably head down to do that and then celebrate my mommy the rest of the day. She went to church today, as she always goes to daily mass, but especially today, you know, for birthday blessings and all of that. I'm still in my PJs, so I think I gotta get Beano, get him fed and all the things. So, okay, I just wanted to check in because, like I said, I haven't vlogged in a really long time, I feel like. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
El último que quiero. ¡Hey, ratero!
Hello, Colin and I are back from the Italian market. We went all the way down to Orange County, Anaheim, to buy some stuff, and this is what we picked up. We spent almost $100. Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna drive all the way down there, you might as well just like buy things, right? We did get some guanciale and pancetta. This was $12.04. This was $12. Belgioso, Romano, also mascarpone. You know, you can get these at the regular grocery store. We did get this Italian pesto. It actually says made in Italy. I don't know. Frozen, maybe? They ship it frozen? I don't know. It's $4. I am gonna attempt to put together a sandwich similar to like al antico vinaio, so that kind of style, which one of the ingredients that I really love is the artichoke cream, and they also have a pecorino cream, so I'm gonna attempt to make that. This one is the marinated artichokes. Now the recipe I found online said just to get like in water or brine, but I asked and the guy said these are not in any kind of acid or vinegar, so it's really just like marinated in olive oil and herbs and things like that. So I thought that's fine as long as it's not acidic. I did get some ricotta. Spice wise, because we don't have any red chilies, and a Calabrian hot chili powder. I don't know. Why not? Colin wanted to try Italian pasta. Got that in the shape calamarata. I did get some, this is half a ciabatta roll sliced in slices. I don't know where they get this bread, if it's someone makes it locally, but it's really soft, or I don't know if they make it in the back. I have no idea. I don't think so. It doesn't smell like any kind of yeasty, bready kind of thing. And then to the meats and cheese. So we did get a pound of the sharp provolone. So this is the place, Cortina's. It's in Anaheim. They also have like a little restaurant kind of deli, you know, you could buy sandwiches and stuff like that, like next door. I haven't tried it. This is prosciutto di San, what does that say? San Daniele. So there's that. This was $10 for half a pound. That was on sale. I did get half a pound of the Tuscan salami. So there's that. I also got half a pound of the mortadella with pistachios. So is that it? He bought a drink as well. And then while we were online, we ran into this couple that was looking at olive oils, I think, and one was wearing an Alabama shirt. So I was like, roll tide. So we got into this conversation. I was like, yeah, he just graduated. And they, you know, they started talking about Alabama football and things like that. So anyway, so that was fun. I had to like interrupt their conversation because it was like, how often do you see like Alabama fans in Southern California? Not too often. I mean, not too often. So, but yeah, so that's my little haul from Cortina's in Anaheim. That might be it for today. I'll probably do like a little birthday montage at the end, but yeah, so anyway, that's my little haul from the Italian market. So hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Massive.
And it's a special birthday.
That's it right there.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Far reach, far reach. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alma. Happy birthday to you. And many more. 2, 3. Oh. What is it? You don't know. Okay.